my old friend.
Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Billy podcast. The Starcast. Today we have, as always, Dominic.
He's not always here, though.
He's meant to be always.
I mean, I'm always here.
You got to say your name, Harry. That's what podcast people do. My name's Jeremy. As always, we have Frank.
I'm LeBron James.
And I'm your host.
Hello.
Yes. And this is an important episode, isn't it? Because Star Wars.
Yeah.
Have you all seen Star Wars? How did you see Star Wars?
Yeah.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't seem very enthusiastic, Harry. It only comes out once a year.
Yeah.
Unless you watch like the animated Rebel thing, you're never gonna get another taste of Star Wars for like 365 days. So.
No. I've been a bit less than that now.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the Han Solo movie.
I don't know.
It's gonna have Donald Glover as Lando.
It's got Emilia Clarke, who was Daenerys Targaryen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's she playing?
Dunno.
I can find out.
Go on. You have 5 seconds.
I can't do it
1.
in 5 seconds.
2.
It isn't. It hasn't.
3, 4, 5.
6. Okay.
Solo.
You had 6 seconds.
6 solos.
She's someone called Kira or Kira.
Okay. No idea who that is. Doesn't mean anything.
Probably out.
So I guess we gotta start with Star Wars, really, don't we?
Yeah.
And also Dom, welcome back. You were off last week.
Yeah.
Well, not last week. 2 weeks ago,
Couple
because
weeks ago,
this is a every 2 week podcast, not every 1
I
week.
still have not finished Punisher.
Dom,
What?
it's disappointing.
I'm literally halfway through the last episode, and then I was like,
What?
The Crown's back on, so I was like, watching The Crown.
Hit it.
Why don't you watch literally about 25 minutes of?
Are you not a
just to
binger?
finish it?
I am a binger, but
You are a classic binger.
well, I can binge if you like, but when it comes out, like Punisher, I see what I prefer more, Punisher or The Crown.
I guess.
That's
What
my
would you
guilty
choose,
pleasure.
Harry?
I've never seen The Crown. Yeah, so I
Watch
don't
it.
know.
Yeah. Also, he'd never seen any of the other Marvel stuff before he saw Punisher. So, to be fair, have you seen the comics?
Comics? Oh, I read like 2 when I was younger.
Yeah.
don't
That's enough, I think.
I've
Big
never
guy
been-
with guns runs around,
Yeah.
kills people he doesn't like.
Never read a comic in my life. Fun fact.
I
Really?
always there was
I've-
one. There were some Batman ones I
Yeah.
always used to read.
Well, for me, it was kind of like I'd pop down to the charity shop, and if there was like an old X-Men comic, I'd pick it up, have a look, because they always sold the classic ones, and sometimes they're pretty good. So yeah, I think
I read a Superman one from the 50s once, and it was so boring because nothing happened apart from.
well,
right
taste
at the end
has.
when he just got a bit sexist. That's all that happened. That's all that happened in the comics.
Taste has improved a lot since then, I would say. I'm going to take this damn thing off. So Star Wars, I guess. Here's the.
Yeah, nice.
So creepy.
Reminds me of Game of Thrones, which I'm on season 6, episode 6 of.
Oh, did you watch episode 5?
No,
No,
skipped
I
it.
skipped it. Yeah. It's the only one I skipped.
I was going to ask you a really debatable question.
No. Well, I mean.
Anyway, can you save this for the Game of Thrones episode, because I might watch
Of course.
So, I
So
don't wanna
Star
miss
Wars, The Last Jedi. Were you looking forward to this one?
I was not as much as Force Awakens.
No, me
obviously.
neither. Well, it's because it was the return for it.
It's the second highest grossing film in the opening weekend ever. Can you guess what the first one was?
First Star Wars.
Force Awakens, yeah.
The first Star Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The seventh one.
That got like 10 quid. I think.
What?
The first Star Wars got, I don't know how much it got. It's got a lot less.
Mm.
Well, yeah, but it did.
Well, over a long period of time, it's obviously got.
Yeah.
I guess
billion.
so.
But
Yeah.
like opening weekend,
weekend,
it didn't
yeah.
that much.
Um,
Force Awakens
yeah.
is first.
and the
second,
longest
last
Star
Jedi.
Wars film
It's
ever
the
made,
longest Star Wars.
which I don't necessarily feel is justified.
Yeah, I thought it dipped a bit in the
Yeah.
in the middle in terms of how good it was. Like it was really good at the start and it was really good at the end, but it sort
In
of.
the middle, they
I
just
thought it
shoved
had a
in
dip.
so much like crap.
I don't think it should have been that long.
I thought
No.
I thought it was all good. I just thought that the start and the end was really good, and the middle
Like
was
the whole
less
stuff with
good.
Benicio del Toro's character. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Save that to later, because spoilers.
Oh.
He's in it. He's in it though. He's in it.
Well, yeah, he's not in the
People-
trailer.
people
actually.
know that, but-
you'd never know he was in it if you didn't.
No, but I think people.
Well, if you maybe did a trailer breakdown.
Any fans would know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean,
But
I
yeah,
was-
like the parts in the middle where like I said, if
Yeah.
it doesn't have much meaning to the story, I don't think it should be in there.
exactly. I
Like,
felt.
it's nice, but okay.
Yeah, it was a bit extra at points.
It was just a bit okay. Yeah.
Exactly. And it's, it's a good film for what it is. It has some down points. It has some good points. But should we have the overall summary of the film from one of you? Who's going to take it this time?
Dom should do it this time because I've done it the last two
Yeah,
times. So.
and failed miserably.
I
So.
haven't failed.
You have. Well,
No.
yeah,
I've
you
just-
gave away
I've just been
both
detailed.
times for Justice Legs
Okay.
and Punisher. You gave away two major things. So
Okay. I think I did a good job. But anyway, Dom, your turn.
So I'm just gonna sum it up.
Yeah.
yeah,
So where the characters start off.
overall,
Overall,
Not
just
a scene by scene
adjectives.
analysis.
Adjectives.
what?
I just.
Sum up what happened, Dom.
Oh, what happens? Right.
Not
Only using
without
adverbs.
spoilers.
Well, that's what. Okay. Basically, the characters, all the characters left off. Rey, who she's met Luke Skywalker. Well, that you saw that because everyone
Yeah.
watching this saw the Force
Yeah,
Awakens,
cool.
and I think everyone knows she's like trying to become a Jedi and learning the Jedi ways.
Yeah.
Finn is still in his isolation thing because he got cut at the back at the end of Force Awakens by.
Yeah. I forgot
right.
why he was in that actually. Why he was.
I watched the video this morning.
Ooh.
I watched Force Awakens the day I
Insert
watched The
Roblox
Last
death
Jedi.
sound here.
So it was like
It's quite
completely.
smooth, yeah.
Yeah.
Poe Dameron, he's still a Resistance pilot, and he's doing a pretty
Yeah.
good job. He starts the film in a really amazing way, where it's like him, like in the midst of a space battle, but it was just really
Yeah.
good and quite funny.
Yeah.
This whole film is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a lot of
Pretty
moments
funny.
where I
Well,
breathe.
although-
There are a lot of moments where I breathe through my nose harder than I would normally. Because
I
it's
get
that
yes,
funny.
that's true. Although I felt maybe like inappropriate. There was comedic
Yeah.
bits and inappropriate bits.
Like what?
Well, like at the beginning when it's so I believe he is tooling with you, and it was meant to be like a dramatic and cinematically pleasing scene.
But like he was
And
supposed
then,
to do it.
like,
'cause
the-
he was
The fish creatures where he milks their.
I liked it when he threw the lightsaber over his shoulder.
Okay, that has nothing to do with.
No, it's funny. Like it was humor.
Oh, it's terms. Oh,
It
okay.
was comedy.
Yeah.
And I thought it was.
Oh, yeah.
It just fit
But that
kind of-
that wasn't like inappropriately funny.
No.
Like yeah.
But when you put Hux on hold,
Yeah.
that was quite funny.
Yeah,
I don't know,
it's
like
funny, but I don't know. Bits like that, just maybe reconsider where you put them.
Yeah.
That's
And
all I'm saying.
Princess Leia, she's still the General Organa. She's
Yeah,
still a general of the Resistance.
I don't understand why she didn't change her surname to Skywalker after she found out she was.
Well,
a
because
Skywalker.
then possibly the people of Organa would not have taken her.
They all
as
died
a-
on Alderaan, though, didn't they? When it got blown up.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the
Maybe
universe?
she just
So-
doesn't want to disrespect her family.
No, I guess so.
I mean,
would
it's
a way of
Would
remembering.
you rather be seen as an Organa or a Skywalker?
Princess or
If you walked
A
into
Princess
school, if you walked
Skywalker.
into a new
Oh.
school and said,
No.
Hi, my name is Harry Skywalker. You get beaten up.
Obviously in school like that, but like as a general.
Oh, we're not talking about us.
Yeah.
It's about her if she would change her name.
Personally, what would you rather have as a surname?
Organa.
Skywalker.
No, because
Hell yeah.
Organa. Or
Hell
Sky.
yes.
I would go for Organa because it sounds like less.
Organa is
bad.
quite like. I find it more of a feminine name because it's got the A at the end. But I mean, yeah. Yeah, that
I don't
generally
understand.
means.
Really?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think about that.
No, but no. The first Organa character was not female. I don't think. It
but
is in the first
basically,
game.
but yeah.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah.
no. But so basically, I'm going to continue the review. So basically, Rey's still on the on her Rey's still on her planet. Rey's still on her planet, and the rebels, they've taken off their base and they're on the run. They got in the spaceship. They got to run away from bigger spaceships. Like there's a big one with wings, and they got to get to the crystal planet. But first, they've got to get the. But first, they've got to get the big spaceships up their tail because they've got a. They've got a tracking device, which they have to, get a guide to sort that out, and then, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really like that purple-haired lady.
Did you get any of that?
Yeah, I got bit.
I got Rey's spaceship. That's it.
I
I
didn't
didn't say the words race spaceship.
No, I got the 2 words and that was it.
Yeah, and also we get treated with some porg action as well.
Porg action.
Yeah,
What?
which
Porgs, those little birdie things.
Oh,
Yeah.
which I find the porgs were not as overused as I thought they would be. Like I
Yeah,
thought they
I
just
agree.
like when
I
they're in the
agree.
middle of space battle. Like,
they weren't-
I don't know. Someone's about to die. A porg just jumps up and goes, "Wah!"
They
and then.
didn't do a minions. Definitely.
No, I was on my Twitter review actually, because I like myself. I do one on my Twitter for films that I like and don't like, and I was going to say star performance by the Minions, by the way, but I didn't feel there were many Minions, were they?
No,
They weren't.
They weren't overly used. There was certain
Exactly.
scenes where you're like,
Yeah.
oh, they're cute.
Yeah.
It got to the point where you're like, you
Yeah.
don't care, and then you're like, oh, they're cute.
Yeah,
But
and
then-
they weren't clumsy either. They were just like
No.
creatures. They
Yeah,
just,
I thought the Ewoks were overused in episode 6. To be honest.
Yeah, I know. Well, that was the realization of how much money they can make in merchandising.
Yeah.
Which
that's true.
I'm sure they have made a lot in this one.
I'm sure you can buy a lot of porgs.
Definitely, they're probably one of those little
Except
pop
porks weren't.
Funko.
Oh yeah.
Have you got a pop Funko?
I've got none.
No.
But I bought some for my
Oh,
family.
okay. I don't know if I want one. If
They're cool. They're actually cool. I bought a 1/1
Yeah.
from Game of Thrones. This big.
Oh,
So cool.
jeez,
I
yeah.
bought it for my older
Yeah.
brother.
Because you can get like really big ones. Like I saw like Daenerys on a dragon.
Yeah.
Sorry, Harry, you don't.
But I also got like a Joker
Oh,
From the-
yeah.
from the Suicide Squad and Batman from Justice League.
Yeah. But they go for a lot of money now.
Like 14 quid. 14.99, which is mental.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if I had to.
Oh, and a BB-8.
Oh yeah, of course.
Well,
Yeah. Where were we?
You were saying stuff.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh,
Stop.
can you not do it again?
Well, I feel that, in terms of its like strange creatures, I think they overdid that genuinely, because in the scene when they were on the casino, like there was so many just random like creatures just jumping around, completely CG, and there were a few like nice looking characters, but then there were just like this stupid little rats running around as well, like putting money in slots and stuff, which I thought was a bit unneeded. Still going.
Close your mouth.
I'm trying.
Close it.
Maybe take it off, Hal, so that we can have a normal conversation without that.
Ooh, I like that scene in The Force Awakens where he takes his helmet off.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, so overall, a lot of stuff happens, the characters, and I think it's really
Yeah.
good. The scenes the cinematography is perfect.
Mm.
The way
Yeah, exactly.
sounds
like,
used
yeah,
and the camera
some
shots.
of these scenes, like literally stunning is the only.
Some
word.
Yeah, I thought that bit when she. What?
Not spoilers.
I'm not spoiling anything.
You are.
That bit when she went into hyperspace through the ship, I thought hell was
That
all
is-
silent.
I'm gonna have
That's
to.
not a spoiler.
I'm
That
gonna
is
have to.
not a
I'm gonna
spoiler.
have to bleep that out, Harry.
That's not a spoiler.
Her ship flies into another ship.
Yeah, that's
Yeah?
not a spoiler.
It is a spoiler.
I haven't said any of the characters involved or anything like that. I could.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, yeah, that's very good. I think
I
everyone
thought
can agree.
with the silent bit
Crate
after that.
in
Well, like French pancakes.
Crate in general was pretty nice.
Crap. It's different.
A lot of people.
The
call
planet
them
Crate, not the planet Crep, was pretty nice. Like the red. Although I mean, of course, we gotta tell you about the guy who licks the sauce.
Oh yeah. When you smell like there's that much salt,
Yeah.
like literally
Oh.
tons of salt.
Yeah, it is.
And
Yeah.
There's a
and he
planet
had
with
to
the
lick it.
He licked. There's a planet just covered in salt,
Mate,
and that was it.
Exactly. You don't know what it is.
Could have been
Like
arsenic.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I think I think like Mr. Sunday Movies or something said that actually, but it could have been. Yeah. It could have been like I don't know, bleach or something.
Yeah, like, but why would
That's-
he need to
that-
taste
well,
it? Why
that
did he
doesn't
why does he
naturally
Why does he
occur.
care?
He's in the thing parts
He's
like
at
that when they
he's
just
at Jeth's door.
Yeah.
He's like, now I know.
I know what sauce I like,
I know.
and I
so
like this one.
He did better that as well. Put it on his gun.
Just sprinkles it on.
Oh, the guy next to him was the director of Rogue One. Do you know that?
Oh,
It was a
yeah.
cameo.
Kate. Not Kate. I mean Prince Harry and Charlie. Not Charlie. Will.
Yeah.
Prince
I think
Charles.
you're just making up names now.
No. Prince
Tom-
Harry and William were both in this. Tom Hardy was in
Tom
this.
Hardy
Yeah.
and Ellie Goulding's cameos were cut, I think.
No, I think Tom Hardy was.
I
still in
think
it.
Tom Hardy was in there.
Yeah. But as I was saying, seeing bits like the licking of the salt and like when Maz Kanata says, "He knew how to do stuff," and then
no one laughed in the cinema.
no,
Everyone's like,
what's?
stop.
But they're all children. They don't understand.
All the adults. Legit. When I went in there,
Yeah.
when I went in the cinema, it was completely packed.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
there was
sold
yeah.
out.
there were like they were all adults.
Mm. Well, I saw it like 3 days after it came out, so it wasn't too bad for me. But also, there was like a bunch of year 7 lads sitting in the front who just
Oh,
and
God.
like yeah, and at one
Year
point
sevens.
they just jumped up and did
Did they actually?
yes,
No way.
exactly. Well, like at the assembly we had yesterday.
It probably was those kids, those same kids,
Probably, yeah. Just this bunch of
because that's not really funny.
no, exactly.
But to them, it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, and I hope they got slapped by the woman next to them. Silence, Jim. Watch the movie.
But yeah, overall, I'd give it.
Yeah,
Like, it's just so cinematic. Like there are loads of moments
yeah.
where like it was kind of like
exactly.
laptop paper background.
Yeah,
Laptop
Yeah, no, exactly.
wallpaper,
Yeah,
like-
because at some parts it's so amazing and so like artistic, and then at other points it's just like goofy. It's like Sony Pictures animation vibes. Man.
Like the place at the casino.
Yeah,
all that
exactly.
was
Yeah.
completely
Well, spoilers then.
spoiler warning.
Luke dies.
Okay. The thing is, Harry, there's not really much.
We're gonna have to give them a space because if they haven't watched it, they've got time to click off. They can't.
Oh, okay.
Harry's like, Luke dies.
You said spoilers, so I said a spoiler.
Yeah. Well,
Luke dies.
I think Snoke was. I reckon.
Slightly disappointing.
Yeah.
Snoke dies.
Although,
Or
could
does he?
could he have been doing the same thing Luke did? Where he, because I didn't.
Piggy dies.
No, because he did. Piggy dies.
Piggy dies.
Piggy
Simon
dies.
Yeah.
Simon.
Although, the good thing is the only people who watch our podcast are people from our own school. But we're planning
I'm
on
sure they
broadening.
finished
Our,
it. I'm
what?
sure they finished the book. I'm sure they
Hopefully,
finished a lot
I
of
hope.
things.
If not,
If
we're,
not, catch
we're
up,
ruining.
please.
Yeah, exactly.
But what are we talking about?
Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Han Solo died.
Leia
Darth
dies,
Vader
but not
dies.
really. Do you actually think that?
I think
Leia's,
Obi-Wan Kenobi dies.
Yeah. Well, I think
Oh, he does. Yeah.
Darth Maul dies.
Darth Maul. He was so dumb.
I think the inclusion of Yoda
not
was good,
cool.
and Yoda looked pretty good as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Yoda-
thought
yeah,
that.
He was definitely a puppet.
They
I
used the
would
original
say.
puppet. Yeah.
The original. Isn't he like festering away in a?
They
basement
they used the kind of same like
late.
same
mold.
layout. They copied it rather than making a completely new one like they did for the prequels.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was really dumb in the prequels
Yeah.
though. It looked nothing like it.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
alive.
What I hope they
Phantom Menace used a puppet, but it just
Yeah.
didn't look.
What
It
I
just
hope
didn't look good at
they
all.
do, Disney. What I hope you do is when when
Yeah, Disney,
as a company,
the whole of Disney, well, it's a million.
you all got
workers.
to listen to this. I hope that once we finish the sequel trilogy, you remake the you don't remake it, but you remaster the original trilogy.
The original.
And you know how they had a really bad Jabba? You make him good, you fix all the scenes that were ruined, and you just release all three
Yeah, you can,
trilogies all together.
You can illegally download a demastered version of the originals without any of the new Japan.
I've got the original trilogy as they came out. I got the
Yeah.
VHS.
Nice, yeah.
I mean,
Well, that's the only way you can get it, isn't it?
I've got it illegally downloaded onto DVDs.
Yeah. Don't say, they're going to track you down.
Oh yeah.
There are cops watching, 100%.
Do you reckon there are
course.
cops watching?
Minimum
Yeah.
100.
NSA, everywhere. Out you go.
What about the CIA?
Dead within seconds.
We might as well say we do not condone any of the actions Harry Fisher's
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe
permits.
maybe bleep that out. I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just making sure you're in the camera shot
Yeah,
because I have a
fine.
feeling half your face might be out. I hope it isn't. Just in case. Would you mind?
I'm not in it.
Okay.
I'm not
Do
in
you
it.
want to finish colours as well?
Oh,
Very good.
yeah, again, about
Like,
the cinematography.
As in reds.
Yeah,
Which
red was everywhere.
I'm not really, because this director, he made Jurassic World. I don't know what else actually. In that film, like, colours weren't a major feature for me. They used a
I
lot
thought,
of blue.
yeah, blue was
Blue, I was
massive.
gonna say,
in-
blue and
in-
grey.
Yeah.
grey and blue.
But
were
I guess
massive in
that's what the
Jurassic World.
point of making colours an emphasis in films is so
It's 'cause
you
the-
subconsciously think of it.
Because the planet where it was salt
yeah,
and then red underneath.
red,
It
and
was
then the
that-
gorilla walker's red eyes,
Yeah.
his jet,
Green
red,
milk.
red. It was blue. I think.
No.
I think it was turquoise.
It was blue in the original
Well, turquoise
trilogy.
is a shade of blue.
It was blue in the
I
original
would
trilogy, but
say
it
that
changed to
turquoise
green
is
in
green
the.
and blue.
Well, you know the
In
blue
The Last
milk
Jedi.
is the bantha juice,
True.
the milk.
But they
So this.
he
they were
didn't
banthas.
milk a bantha though.
Yeah, that band.
No. But
Every
I think there are
moviegoer
different
would
kinds
know.
of blue milk in the galaxy of the Star Wars.
Different kinds of milk.
What other milk is there in Star Wars?
There are different shades of blue milk apparently, as we've learned from this.
50.
What? No, in a Star Wars film, I've never seen any milk apart from A New Hope and The Last Jedi.
Exactly. That's what we're saying.
So why are you talking about different shades of blue milk when there's only
Because
white
in
and
The
blue?
Last Jedi and in A New Hope, there are different shades of blue milk.
In A New Hope, it's just white milk.
It's blue, Harry.
It's white.
Dom, can you believe you're hearing this?
It's white.
Is the camera still rolling?
Wait.
Okay.
Which bit are you talking about?
What do you mean, which bit am I talking about? In New
What
Hope,
do you think?
Aunt Beru
Yeah.
pours herself.
Yeah, it's
some
white.
blu-
Oh
it's
wait,
blue.
I'm
It's
going
blue.
to
Harry.
Google this right now. Okay, Aunt Beru pouring milk.
Dom, what do you think?
I'm staying out of this conversation.
It's blue.
In my opinion,
It's
black and
blue.
blue.
That's why the blue. And then later on in the prequel trilogy, Padme hands Anakin some blue milk. 100% blue.
Oh, I accidentally googled Beth, not Beru.
Uncle Beth.
No, Aunt.
It's
sorry.
Aunt Beth.
Aunt Betty.
Don't just search.
Look up
Aunt
blue
Beru.
milk.
Blue milk, exactly. Yeah.
Star Wars.
But overall,
I really
good
enjoyed
movie.
it. Really enjoyed it.
yeah.
But okay, I've got.
Or do you think?
I got a couple of questions to Quanda. don't know. Squander is a word. Ponder. Sorry.
Yeah.
Is there anything you thought you want in the whole thing you didn't really agree with or wanted to change?
Yes. Just straight out get rid of all the goofy aliens in the casino scene. 'Cause it was a really nice, like, the shot where the camera just goes over the whole thing.
But I feel like when they
Very
shot
good.
that, they just do it in an empty room or just a bunch of kind of really.
Well, no, it wasn't actually, because there are lots of costumes and lots of like droids as well.
Obviously, costume
And
design
casino
well
tables.
done.
Of course,
but
it's Star
you
Wars. That goes without saying.
But we get that there are loads and loads of different races of aliens.
You
and
don't
we've-
need, yeah, exactly.
And we saw about 90% of them before.
Yeah. Well, Harry,
Blue.
What?
is it blue or white?
Oh, it was just pictures of her crispy dead body. I looked up Aunt Beru pouring milk, and it was like a load of pictures of her crispy burned up.
I'll
body.
just look up. Okay.
Maybe I spelt pouring
Just
wrong.
search New
I'm
Hope
doing it.
blue milk. It'll be blue.
And do you think it's better than Force Awakens?
That's a hard one.
I'm on IV. In my opinion, I think it is better than Force
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like,
Force
I think so,
Awakens.
yeah.
Force
was-
Awakens in terms of hype, like, was way higher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah,
but
maybe,
I think
maybe that's why we think it's better, because we're expecting so much from Force Awakens. It was really good, but it wasn't as good as a lot of people were expecting. Whereas our expectations for this one were a bit lower, and it lived up to them.
Harry. What is she holding?
That's Padme.
I know, but blue milk.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
No,
Aunt
no,
Beru's
no,
milk,
no,
not-
no.
Yeah, no. Wait, swipe left. Look, blue milk. That's blue.
What
not
is
white?
That's white.
Are you
That's
joking?
white.
What do you mean that's white,
That's
Harry?
white.
Look,
That
if
is-
I need to, I
that
will
is
do some
white.
colour coding on my computer.
That looks white.
The cup is white. The
picture.
milk is blue.
Put a picture.
I will put a picture.
It's just off-white. I would call that white, not
When
white.
it wasn't recording, just put blue milk.
Oh, all through it. Yeah, of course. Although another thing I wanted to say is, I thought
The cup's white.
No. The
it's
The-
not white.
the
Harry.
milk is an off-white,
No, it's not.
like a grey white.
No,
The
it's
cup
not.
itself is white, and you can just see the difference in colour.
Yeah,
I don't know how you're.
it's a grey white. It's not blue.
It's not. It is blue. Look, what's the title of the photo, Dom?
Blue milk, Wikipedia.
Well, I don't think it is.
What do you mean?
I don't think it's.
Yeah.
white.
Well,
It's
something else I thought it was a little too like Empire.
blue.
You can buy blue milk.
What? I
And-
thought it was
Bit-
really
bit
not like Empire.
Bit like, okay, you talk.
Okay. Well,
I thought it was.
and I thought that was because, it's got the same kind of ideas. They're just in different places. So in it, there's a well, basically for the whole thing, it seems massively one-sided, and in the end, they all like just escape, and they don't have
Yeah,
much, but they
that's-
just escape.
That's very loose.
They get betrayed. They
Oh,
there's
yeah, I can now say
most
that,
of it's in space,
I
and
can
it's bigger ships fighting a smaller ship.
I can now say that the stuff with the Benicio del Toro, whatever
Yeah.
his name is, was completely useless. They're trying to like get a kind of Lando character, who's a friend but then betrays them.
Exactly.
But
They just
he
failed.
didn't do
miserably.
anything. He didn't do
Exactly.
much. He opened a door, and then he didn't open it, and then she opened it or something, didn't she?
Yeah.
It was completely stupid. Okay, Rose.
Yeah.
Again, Rose.
I hope he doesn't come back.
That'd be a bit boring.
Yeah, exactly. Like he was also I think wasn't he promised a role in Force Awakens? Then they said no, and then he came back to this.
I think so, maybe.
I think that's the way it was. Well,
I
I'll
thought
see
you-
whether I have anything else on notes I wanted to say, because I have a feeling.
I've got a
there's-
few things I want to say, but Harry.
Oh, I thought, and I don't mean to sound a bit mad here,
Yeah.
right? I thought the bit with Luke milking the big weird things was a vegan message. No, hear me out. But because everyone watching that thought, oh, that's absolutely
For those
disgusting.
who don't know, Harry's planning on becoming a vegan sometime soon.
sometime in the future.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone thought that's
luck.
absolutely absolutely disgusting, right? Whereas drinking milk from cows is just as gross.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really argue with that.
I'm not-
Also, something else I have to say about my tweet. Well, basically, a tweet I put out was, the tweet said, Just watched The Last Jedi. Great movie. The kids love it. As in saying, it's a kids movie.
Oh,
It's
no,
in a lot of places.
It was a very confusing story with all the because when Rey and Kylo Ren were kind of connecting each other, and then he had Rey in his hand. I was like, oh, that was. Kids
And the bit where Snoke got chopped in half. That isn't a kids movie.
Yeah,
There wasn't blood everywhere.
But
that's because it's a lightsaber, so it'll cauterize the wound as soon as it slices through something.
But like, it's pretty gross though, isn't it?
Blood.
If you think about it, it's gross because kids.
So
were
you say, would you say the tweet was not?
I reckon it had parts where the funny parts,
Yeah.
the porgs, and the kind of goofy catch lines and the kind of Luke.
Yeah.
The kids would like that, but then there are more serious things like
strange.
when the characters were sacrificing themselves
Yeah,
and stuff.
but it's strange because it's not as much for kids as Force Awakens, is it? It's no.
But
it's a lot more serious tones.
I thought that bit with the gamblers, when it turned out that they were selling arms to the goodies and the baddie, was good, because that is actually how it works.
Yeah, exactly. That felt like.
Oh yeah, that was kind of political in a way.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
exactly.
political like the prequels, but it wasn't like non-political. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Because like we do that, we sell guns to ISIS and then bomb ISIS.
Yeah. Strong notes
Pretty
behind
dumb.
that, and yeah.
I got
And the animal cruelty message as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
as
thought it was
well.
good.
Quite strong.
I got major Return of the Jedi vibes and Empire vibes. Empire vibes.
I thought
Empire
it was-
vibes because
it's kind of a mash of the two, and then
I thought it
Disney's
was
little sprinkle of.
a lot,
again, like
a
the
lot
new-
more original than Force Awakens, though. Because Force
no.
Awakens was basically.
But the whole
Hope
thing of
reskinned,
Rey
and
going
it
to
was
try
different.
and turn Kylo back to the light, like Luke
Yeah.
tried to turn Darth Vader
Yeah,
back to the light,
yeah.
but the new stuff with the lightsaber fight
Yeah.
scene that
Oh,
was
that
the
was
most
awesome.
incredible part of the movie.
Pretty nice, yeah.
Along with the kind of
Yeah.
the sound when the
Which
shit went through
yeah.
the ship,
Yeah, that
or
was
the no
really
sound.
good.
Yeah, which equally enforced the idea that Rey is maybe the scene with the red guards equally enforces the idea that maybe Rey is not quite completely light because she just slashed through them, didn't even think whether they had a soul or anything.
She was
Jedi wouldn't do that.
She's very conflicted,
She is, yeah.
along with Kylo Ren, because I thought for a moment when they finished, because they brought new things to it rather than old, because they had weapons that we'd never seen before.
Yeah.
Like The Force Awakens, one of my favourite scenes of Force Awakens is when Kylo Ren stops that blaster with his hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
that's-
good.
That was a new thing because we've seen the Force in different ways, but we've never seen it in that way.
Yeah,
expanding the Force.
like
more
that
than
bit
anything.
when Leia goes back
Yeah.
to the ship.
And the
But
communication kind of thing.
that's
we saw that a bit. We saw that a bit.
we saw that in Empire. When,
But we didn't see them physically see each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few final things to say.
Oh, a lot of people think that they're going to be twins because they can talk to each other.
Yeah. Maybe.
That's what
But-
I've
Dude,
heard.
so are you saying you think that Rey's a Solo?
I don't know. I genuinely.
Well, but
I
your
sort
theory
of,
you
I
had-
sort of hope to be. I've been thinking about it. I sort of hope that she's not related to
Yeah.
anyone. I just sort of hope she is.
Well,
like,
the theory
like
you
they
had
said.
before, wasn't it, that you thought she was a Kenobi?
Yeah, I thought she might be the granddaughter of Obi-Wan, but I don't know. I have got no idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, final note. I thought. I don't think Leia. I don't think.
Oh, as bad as
I don't think-
I sound, I wanted her to die. That would have been a perfect send off for her.
Exactly. Yeah. Also, I don't.
No offense to
Yeah,
her, but
yeah.
I don't know how they're going to bring Carrie Fisher into.
No, I
Yeah,
was sort of
exactly.
glad because what I was expecting is for her to, like, she died halfway through them editing it, right? I was sort of expecting them to use CGI to just to you know.
But I'm
get
happy
rid
they
of
didn't.
her. And I'm sort
because
of glad that they stick with the
Yeah.
original story.
I don't think she can really act,
they're-
can she? And she has said herself, Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
Well, she did before
I
she
think
died.
the only
that she
reason,
can't.
she's in this film because she was in the original film.
Yeah.
I
exactly.
I
Because
can't recall any other movie she's been in.
yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, it's true.
The Blues Brothers. She was in that. I
Oh, okay.
Have any of us seen that?
I'd like to see it. I haven't seen it.
It's quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because like when she, when she says hello to her brother, who she hasn't seen in like decades, possibly, they just sort of like smile at each other. Do they even hug? I can't remember.
No, because they can't physically hug, can they? 'Cause
No, at Crate. Oh.
Yeah, he wasn't there at Crate, was he?
No, yeah, but they didn't like seem happy to see each other.
No, they kind of joked about her hair.
I thought that was a bit weird. That was more.
I know, but it's
more
kind of,
inappropriate comedic.
I thought it was like it was kind of out of place, but it was sweet on its own.
That wasn't inappropriate.
Yeah, on its own. Like in the story, it was kind of completely
Yeah.
stupid because there are massive war 80 things, and she's like, "Oh, hey, Luke."
Hi.
Hair.
Like my hair.
But like, if that was completely separate in a different context, it would have been
Yeah,
absolutely sweet and perfect. But everyone committed suicide in that film. Everyone wanted to commit suicide in that film.
Yeah.
basically,
Luke said Luke just stood there.
I thought it was dumb how he didn't actually go, but he died anyway.
Yeah. Well, I think it was because it takes a lot of power, I assume, to project your mind into another planet that's like light years away.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
So because like Rey pretty much wanted to kill herself because she went there knowing
Basically,
she
yeah.
could probably die.
Yeah.
Luke did, Rose did, say Finn, who was trying to kill himself.
Yeah.
But it's kind of nice the way they did it because they did it so they could save everyone they love. But
Yeah.
Leia's a bit selfish. She didn't want to die, so she's like, shoot. But
Yeah.
I don't. If they kill her out in the opening crawl of 9, I'll be kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
I want them to
exactly.
like.
So, final thoughts. Anything you want to add before we finish on Last Jedi? Something I want to say, which I just think, is that when Chewbacca was eating the porg and the porgs looked at him,
Yeah.
and then he kept on eating it, and then he go away, and then the other porg came back and he was about to eat it. I think the real, like the Chewie that was originally made by George Lucas would have just kept on eating, because he's like in the past, like
He's always been kind of a kid in the original trilogy, wasn't he?
Yeah, but the thing is though, we've been shown that he thinks with his stomach first, because like they got trapped in that trap because he saw a horse and he wanted to eat it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
Just a little thing.
Thing is, he wouldn't have eaten that horse if there were other horses. I thought he felt bad about eating porgs while porgs were watching.
Well, yeah,
I guess so.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to eat a pork chop in front of a pig.
A pork chop.
Said pork chop.
Yeah, I thought you said pork chop.
Pork chop.
That's pretty. Copyright.
Patent
Don't take
pending.
it. You can't take it now because we've.
The last thing I'm going to say
Yeah.
about it is that when Leia got blown up the ship, a man who was well into his 50s started crying, sitting next to me.
Yeah.
I was right on the side, like the last seat, and
Yeah.
like I was like that, and he was sitting there. He was like, and he was like, and started crying.
I was crying about Akbar.
I cried about.
I mean, it's a good send off.
I've got a signed
Doing
photo
what he
of
loves
Akbar.
for the people he loves.
Apparently, his last line. was
Harry, how did you get a signed autograph from Admiral Akbar?
eBay.
It's not the real thing.
No. I've got a certificate of authentication.
We'll have a
Really?
photo here. See whether you think it's real, because
Yeah,
I think-
send you a
I mean,
photo.
it's pretty nut. You should frame it.
It is framed.
It is framed.
Yeah,
Okay.
God. But
Yeah.
Admiral Akbar is my hero.
Yeah, I
he will
really
be
like
missed.
Admiral Akbar.
Yeah.
I hope he has children. If he has children, I'll be well
Yeah.
happy.
Well,
We
also,
saw his dad. You know, everyone's calling it the Skywalker trilogy.
yeah.
He was in Rogue One. His
Well,
dad was in Rogue
yeah,
One,
yeah,
I think.
Radis.
And
Yeah.
then he's in Return of the Jedi.
Exactly.
And now he's in this one. And
Yeah. Well, I think before we move on to our next segment, because this has to round up sooner or later, something that I thought that was nice that they did was when they, the ship they were in, it was called the Radis, and the guy who was in Rogue One was called Radis. So that was a nice little callback to that. Also, the Radis rammed into another ship, and in Rogue One they did the same thing. So Rogue One,
Interesting.
Radis did the same thing. So.
the space battles was so good.
I know.
Best in the trilogy. Like the one in
the
one in episode 3, I actually like that.
Yeah.
When at the beginning, I like that, but the one in here was so great. 'cause
Yeah,
the
they've
CGI
stepped
was
up
so
their choreography, because in the original trilogy it wasn't like they were just kind of flying around shooting each other. Now they're kind of putting more thoughts into it.
I think we should give our final ratings.
Definitely.
Sorry.
6.
6.
Well,
Are you joking? Okay.
Yeah, no, 7.
What do you think?
8 for episode 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say 9.
Really?
Yeah.
9?
I thought it was almost perfect.
I'm not bold enough to go for 9. I'm going to stick with my 7.
Well, I said 8 for episode 8.
Okay.
7, 8, 9.
So, cute game or film? TV. What?
I don't mind.
What TV? What TV is? What program are we doing?
Oh, mate.
Huh?
What did you do there?
Land my foot.
Oh, Christ.
That's what he did.
Oh.
Yeah. This too, actually. And I got a sprained leg as well. That's.
Hey,
sounds
you think that's bad? Look at this.
Man,
Got bit.
how are you alive?
Got bit by a human.
You think that's bad? Look at that.
Yeah.
My
Mate.
dog scratched me.
Go to
Yeah.
A&E now.
Yeah, of course.
I thought I'd die.
So, TV, Crown, of course.
The
Oh, well, I'm
Crown.
not watching.
I've watched the first episode. It's very good.
I have
People
finished
have
it.
said it's a bit soapy now.
Soapy.
Well, it's turned into a soap.
No, it's pure drama. It's no. When people like my parents watch the EastEnders and whenever they're like, "Oh, you cheated on Kayla," I'm like, "Okay," but then it's
No one
like,
cares.
and then it's like when spoilers for The Crown, by the way. If not, skip to.
We'll
wherever.
put time codes in
Yeah.
the description.
But when the Queen is shouting at her uncle, her Royal Majesty David, I think. I don't know if you got to that bit yet, but
No.
she absolutely shuts him down
Yeah.
because he was like confiding with Hitler during the war,
Oh right.
and like there are pictures of it at the end of the episode, and it was like, oh my god, I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's
that's
just
what
like,
a good show does.
it's way better than a soap. It's one of the most expensive dramas of all time.
Okay. Yeah. So, for you, journalists out there saying it's a soap, Dom says
Tisn't.
that's all.
Tis not.
That's all needs to be said. I've been watching Narcos.
Oh, I've seen that on Netflix. I haven't watched it.
It's
yet,
very
but-
good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's gruesome, but it shows what how it was with the cartel back then. Also,
Is that Escobar?
Escobar, yeah,
Oh, I haven't seen
who
it.
I don't know what his name is, but he's good because he
He's called
seems to be
Pablo
conveyed as a
Escobar.
really no the actor I mean
Oh, right.
he seems to be conveyed as a really nice family man, and yet he's also a really brutal like dictator as well.
Like Breaking Bad.
Have you finished it for the 10th time?
I watched it
Yeah.
too quickly, but
Right.
it's just quickly enough to enjoy it so much
Yeah,
because it's like the main character.
yeah.
He
Well, it's
starts as like a normal bloke.
yeah,
And then earning not as much money as he should earn.
yeah.
But then he just becomes this. He just becomes in charge of this drug empire, and he makes
Yeah.
like 980 million.
I think they're
dollars,
quite
I think it's mental.
um,
Saying
morally satisfying TV and stuff that like when a person starts from nothing, then they build up like Game of Thrones like that with Daenerys.
definitely.
Sorry, Harry.
What's a show you've been watching?
What have you
Harry?
watched on TV?
Well, last night I started watching Peaky Blinders. I don't know if
okay.
either of you have seen that.
That looks really interesting. I don't know if I
Yeah.
watched that.
No.
Yeah, well, it's good. It's about like gangs in 1919 in Birmingham, and there's a bit with a Lewis gun, which is, I mean,
Yeah.
I
Isn't
like it.
Tom Hardy in that.
Tom Hardy. Yeah, I haven't reached him yet though, but
No.
he's I'm on like series 1 episode 4.
Looks pretty nice.
It's definitely got good. I know it's quite
Yeah.
acclaimed, critically
Yeah.
acclaimed.
What is that? ITV or Sky?
It's BBC.
BBC. Okay. Yeah.
BBC come out with more gruesome shows. They got Taboo,
Yeah.
that one,
I've seen Taboo. that's good.
Gunpowder.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
That was.
You wanted to make a gunpowder episode, didn't you?
We have to make one. We have to.
In the future, we will.
I
Don't
haven't
worry.
seen
I might watch it again.
Yeah, me
the
too.
3 hours of it is just. So
It's only 3,
They
but
couldn't.
it's just
They
like.
could have made it a film. I'm so annoyed. They could have made it a film. I reckon.
Could they?
3 hours. Titanic was 3 hours long.
I
But
guess
they,
so.
they
Yeah.
could. They,
I know,
I'm sure. I'm sure. I loved all of it, but I'm sure there are parts where you can narrow it down to like 2.5.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
The ending. Oh, the ending.
man. Yeah. Oh, I know.
Jesus.
Oh, I know.
Isn't it really predictable? You're like, okay.
Yeah, you know
get
it's gonna end,
foiled
but
right
it's
at
a
the
different-
last
Yeah,
minute,
you know he's
and then he's gonna get
but
tortured.
you just
Wow.
you still hope that he won't. You still hope maybe this is like a kind of
'Cause
an
it-
Inglorious Bastards when it's
Yeah.
just a twisted
The
history.
thing is, because you know Guy Fawkes obviously doesn't make it,
Yeah.
but the guy Robert Kitsby, who's kind of behind the whole
Yeah.
thing, you don't know whether he's made it because he's not well known.
Yeah,
Unless you
exactly.
Google it, obviously. But
Yeah.
what he goes through is just so
Yeah,
phenomenal.
Yeah, that shows that would be predictable, but they're made so that they just completely aren't.
Yeah, like the Crown, because it's all real things. Well,
Yeah.
parts obviously like the
Like, you know what's going to happen in the end,
Yeah.
but you don't know how they're going to get to it.
obviously like the stuff with the affairs with
Yeah.
Philip
Exactly.
and Lilibet.
Yeah.
That I don't know if they're
Yeah.
real, but
Oh,
know,
he had a billion affairs, Philip.
yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of it must be true.
All throughout the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
let's face it. Now he probably is.
Yeah. Well,
But they chose not to divorce each other because they both actually do love each other, and they
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
for the sake of the crown, they wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Stay together for the sake of the crown.
For the sake of the crown must always win. Must always win.
Dom has been trying to keep his posture straight for the past week. Let's show it, Dom.
But they sit on the edge of their seat.
Should probably talk about the other Billy who isn't here.
Rob.
Has
Rob.
been replaced by Button Pillow
I mean,
And Yoda.
and Yoda.
Noel got replaced by Rob, who got replaced by
Yeah.
Yoda and Button.
So we can't find a good cast member who's just
We've got
consistent.
Yoda, Button Pillow, and
Chewie. That's gonna be. That's gonna be.
that's me hell. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make
so
it quiet.
sorry. You got my foot, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh no, you got.
So
Games.
we're gonna make an actual one. So in terms of games, there aren't really any new games. Harry's still. You're still working your way through. Oh, have you finished the story?
No, I got halfway through. Well,
No.
about 2/3.
Can you be bothered to finish it?
I'm sure I will, but not
No.
anytime soon.
And I've gotten Ghost Recon, which is
I really like it.
it's really good. Although, as I've told you before, I've got some complaints about it.
Yeah.
So, number one, the script is tiny.
Oh, well, it is a video game.
Yeah, but you would
They-
expect it to be a little
They've
bigger
al-
than.
They've always got really bad scripts.
Yeah, but it was noticeable for this one. I mean, man, if do you think if it's an open world, you have the excuse to have a small script, or it's less of a reason?
What do you mean, small script?
It's just like they repeat themselves tons.
Oh, what like when you drive off the side of a thing and the same guy always says "fucking hell" in exactly the same voice. Oh yeah, shitballs. Yeah.
And that's the only thing he says.
Yeah.
Dom?
Fucking hell, shit ball.
Yeah.
We've
that's
used
true,
two of
actually.
those now. We're not
Yeah.
PG anymore.
They could they could
Merry
they
Christmas, guys.
they could record a bit more. Oh, this is our Christmas episode.
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, we're
failed to
shooting. We're
mention-
shooting this Christmas Day.
We failed to
Yeah, it's
mention that.
Christmas Day,
Christmas
everybody.
Day.
Yeah.
What did you get for
Yay.
Christmas, Harry?
For Christmas, I got this microphone. Oh, Hal, I'm so sorry.
Harry, put it back on, please.
Okay.
Dom, what do you get?
I got Button Pillow from Hal.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
I'm afraid you're not keeping.
I got a Bluchner grand piano.
Speaking of which, I'll have a. If you two want to talk, I'm gonna play on that and see whether it works as background music. Because we could have live music as we.
Ooh.
How was your? Did you go anywhere? Did you go away for Christmas?
For Christmas, no, I just stayed at home. For New Year's, I'm gonna go away, but
Really?
yeah.
That's a good shout.
Uh,
Where to?
My grandma's house.
What's that?
In Gloucestershire, it's just
Really?
south east of
I go
Wales.
to Devon sometimes, like right on the shore,
Yeah.
but kind of boring.
Are
So
you,
we go there every year.
are you going away at Christmas then? What about New Year's? Are you going away, or are you just staying in your house?
I don't know if there's gonna be like. I want someone to have a New Year's Eve party.
Yeah.
So great. Can I play something, Hal?
I can play the piano.
Can you now?
No.
Do you know Inception? Inception?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. Yeah. So Harry, can you explain to me why in games there are small scripts?
Well, yeah, to be honest, they could have recorded more things than shitballs and fucking hell.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the only things they say when you drive badly.
Yeah, exactly. Which is a bit disappointing because in all the other ways, I felt it was a good game. Actually, I might have some other complaints here. It's good. So Harry, what do you think about that incredibly new film, Inception, with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Really new. It's only 7 years old.
Yeah, of course.
Really new. Really new. Yeah, it's got a good cast, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio and Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Tom Hardy and Cillian
Dom,
Murphy.
the other pedal makes it the other pedal makes it quieter. I reckon.
It's the same volume.
It does make it a bit quieter. Yeah. I'm playing Fortnite as well a bit, I guess.
Yeah, we did that with Ben
Yeah.
and Ellie earlier. Except you quit like after 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's because my
in
internet
the game.
reception's really bad. It wasn't my fault.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I had to quit as well.
Yeah. Oh, also, actually, I mean, this is like a movie, but what do you have you watched Bright yet?
No.
Oh, you should.
I might watch that.
You should.
Comes out today, doesn't it?
It came out today. I was gonna watch it. I was watching.
We should watch it and then film our reaction.
Do we have time? I mean, it's like.
No.
Oh, well, I mean, we can see. Like, because I was watching Game of Thrones and I said, "Ooh, what's on Netflix?" And I look and it was Bright, but there wasn't time because I wanted to have breakfast.
Oh, is that thing with Will Smith?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be
And that-
shockingly bad.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know, because Netflix
Yeah,
movies
yeah.
in the past.
Not great, I'd say.
I mean-
Netflix. Do you remember that Adam Sandler thing?
Oh,
where
yeah.
like
It's
he
an Adam
made fun-
Sandler film, Harry. This is
He was good in the 90s.
Was he?
Adam Sandler
Was
was
Adam
good
Sandler
in the 90s.
I've never
good?
seen a good Adam
In
Sandler
the
movie.
90s, he did a few good films. I'm sorry. That'll be Golf Clash.
Oh, well, I mean,
In the 90s, he did a few good movies. I mean, obviously,
Like,
recently he's
Happy Gilmore.
I haven't actually seen that one. He made one in 2002 actually, which wasn't a comedy, which was really good. I forgot what it was called. It's got that lady in there.
Yeah.
That's not very descriptive.
No, that lady.
Yeah.
Great
Well,
work.
that one actress. Wait,
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna find out what it's called.
Yeah. I think Dom, come back because it's time for.
I did one last. My first
You did one last year. Week.
Last year.
year.
You probably did. Harry, do you have one?
No, not that I can think of.
I've got a good one. Okay, so get your Wookiee masks at the ready, but don't make them make us.
Oh,
Because wait, Harry, say it first because I want there to be some tension to it.
I haven't got a hypothetical.
No, say.
Say what? Say what?
Were you gonna say something?
Oh, the film that's good that Adam Sandler did was that. It's called Punch Drunk Love.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
it's got-
anyways, the hypothetical is what happens if you walk into a bar with like some burly men, and you yell, "Who wants a smack?"
Probably nothing. I think
Really?
they'd all ignore you.
I don't know.
To be honest, Hal, I've never done it, but I've been into bars before, and everyone just seemed quite,
Really?
not outward expressful. Yeah. I mean, you might. It depends where and how many people were there and whether.
Because I
anyone's-
reckon you'd get jumped on if you yelled, "Who wants a smack?"
I don't think so.
Dom Backer, what do you think?
I think that if they were like to say hello, I don't know what would happen. I think they'd all, like you said, jump him, but they'd just kind of question him, and then maybe if they were nice, they'd ask him like what his phone number is and if he needs to go home. if he's like that crazy. So it'd be
I
kinda
think
confusing.
I don't think people jump on people that easily. Now.
Well, I mean, I've never been jumped on myself. Actually, no,
Yeah.
that's a lie. I have because I have this lovely scar here.
Of course.
But
I mean, to be fair, when
lightsaber wound, of course.
yeah,
It's not. It smells awful, doesn't it? Have a
Yeah.
go with Yoda button pillow.
Yoda button pillow.
Yay! Probably can't even see you.
For that.
I don't know.
Oh,
Move your head in a bit so I can see you. The hair is just—it's like from the prequel trilogy. There's that other Yoda person with a little top knot on the top of her head. So, well, now you just look like Yoda with a pillow on head.
except. Like,
Dom, can you
you're
pass me
deformed.
the Yoda shawl?
The what?
The coat.
What it is?
Oh, thanks. Yeah. So have we not got an answer for that? For the Who Wants a Smack question?
I don't think you'd get. I think people would ignore you and maybe if you did it a few times, someone would ask you to leave. But I don't think you'd get jumped on, personally. I don't know though. Obviously, I've never done it. But like I said,
What
it
if you were
depends where
wearing a
and when.
shirt that said,
Help.
"I hate football"?
If you just walked in and didn't say anything, no, what?
No, he yelled, "Who wants a
Who
wants a smack?" and had a shirt that says, "I hate football."
If there was live football going on, then somebody might come up and question you and probably force you to leave. I don't think you get jumped on though, just that easily.
You might, Dom. I don't think they can even see you. I think you're off the screen. So, Dom, do you have a shower thought today?
I don't have time to think about it.
Harry, do
Tell
you
you
have a
what
shower?
I was thinking
Yeah.
actually, a couple of days ago in the shower. How do we know, right, that we all see different colours? Like maybe what I think of as red, you see as green, but we don't know because, like, how could we know?
No, I think
I
it's,
guess that's-
no. We see different kind of reds. Like
No, no.
in button pillow, you would see a reddy red, and I would see a different kind of red.
Maybe,
Like different kind of shade
maybe
of
like that Christmas tree, which we all call green. If Dom saw it through my eyes, he'd say it was red because maybe what
Yeah,
Dom
that's-
sees
that's
as
really
green is
weird.
what I see as red.
How do we know that these
Exactly.
certain colours are these certain
I
colours?
don't think there's any way of like dissecting the eyeball.
Exactly, because if you point at, if like you say to a child, young Harry, this is black,
Yeah.
and you look at that, okay, that's black. This is black too. This is
Yeah,
black.
yeah, yeah.
This is black. How do they know to differentiate colours if they have like a disability?
True.
Yeah. I have a shower thought too. Is it more annoying to pause a song, like when there's nothing, when it's silent, or when it's in the middle of like a note or something?
Silent. No, note. It's
Note.
less annoying when it's silent.
But if you know the song though, because if it's silent, you know something's coming and you want to hear it, but you just pause it and you don't.
Can I do an example on your piano?
Yeah.
A piano won't work because when you stop halfway through the note.
of a note.
Yeah, but then when you stop, it will just finish the note.
No, but like in the middle, okay, in the middle of a song, for example, like. Isn't that annoying?
That's pretty annoying, yeah.
See? Or.
Yeah. It is. It is. I mean,
When I have to pause music when I've reached the school gates in the morning, I always wait for a silent bit rather than just pausing.
I just pause it in the middle because then, like, it's harsh, but it's not as it's not annoying.
I could take one earphone out.
Well, what else doesn't?
Or just take them out and then like make it really loud. So I can hear it, but it's not my main focus.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah. Well, this has been quite a episode. I don't know whether we're near the end, actually. I haven't been keeping time. Have you, Harry?
No, that's...
We're an hour and 1 minute over.
Except that
really
you're going to
fast.
have to edit some bits out when the camera breaks, aren't
Of
you?
course, yeah.
So maybe we'll be just
Yeah.
under an hour, which is fine.
I think I want to mention... Well, I was gonna talk about Christmas movies, but to be fair, there's not much...
We could just say top 5 Christmas movies.
Elf.
That's
No.
one film.
Well, Elf
Top 5, right? Rate your top 5 favourite
Okay.
movies.
Number 1, Elf. Number 2, Elf.
No,
Number
but-
3, Elf. Number 4, Elf. And
Number one,
five, Die Hard.
probably like Polar Express. Number 2...
I always thought that was really creepy. That film.
I know, same. That's
yeah,
why it's so
but that's
good.
because I
don't know why,
watched
but
it
that
like
makes it better.
ages ago. I haven't watched it recently.
Yeah, I watched it recently.
I want to watch it recently.
I remember snippets of it and being just really scared. So I've never really liked that.
It is
film.
pretty terrifying.
Yeah, but the thing is, I saw it when I was like maybe 10, I think.
I
So-
saw it when I was about 6, I guess.
Yeah, probably actually I was 8, so I
When did it come out?
It's got Tom Hanks in it.
He's like every character.
yeah. I think Polar Express the only one I can think
Precious
of right
is
now
by
that I
far-
like.
By far is my favourite Christmas film.
Yeah. I
It
would
came
agree.
out in 2004.
I don't really like Elf.
What?
It's pretty bad.
What?
It's pretty bad.
What?
How can you not like Elf? Elf is
That's like
It's
absolute
not-
classic.
awful.
That's like
As a child, I didn't enjoy it because it's just annoying.
what?
What do you mean it's annoying?
It's not good.
That's like not liking TV remotes. You just can't not like it. It's not possible.
Well, no, because
How?
You need-
There's no point arguing. This is horrible.
okay, I can't. Well,
This is unacceptable.
I'm just gonna say I don't like it, and if you can try and convince me not to like it. Try and convince me to like it, Dom.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the midst of Will Ferrell, who
Yeah.
plays such a good character,
Yeah.
because he's kind of plays this completely oblivious.
He's good at playing
Funny.
that character,
Yeah.
but I don't
And the
like that.
storyline is good because he falls in love
Yeah.
in such a weird way, and he finds his real father, and he
Yeah.
he gets really he gets really attached, and it's a nice story about love and compassion, and it's got such a good storyline because it's just him, an elf kind of in love.
And that bit with Peter Dinklage when
Peter Dinklage, he's in it.
when he calls him an elf. That's really funny.
That's so funny. It's so
I don't
funny.
understand how you can not
when
like it.
when he's at the place and they're like, okay, Santa's coming in the morning, and he's like, oh my god, Santa.
Yeah, I know him. I know him.
I know. Yeah. Oh.
How I don't think you can legally not like that film.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Well, I guess.
Home Alone's good.
Home Alone, that's up there. Home Alone 1
It's
and
okay.
2. Home Alone 1 and 2. 2, when he's lost in New York.
2 was nowhere near as good. I thought.
It's not as good as 1, but it's still really good.
Yeah.
Donald
I
Trump's
didn't
in
really
it.
like 2.
Yeah.
But I really liked it because it was like, he's lost in New York.
Jingle All the Way with Arnie. I
Well,
watched
the
that.
Australian one.
Oh, I've never seen that.
I don't think it's. Is it Australian?
I think so. Yeah.
Australian?
There's
It's
only
got-
there's
Austrian.
like no
It's
Australian.
It's got Jake
Really?
Lloyd in it.
There's only like been one famous Australian Christmas movie, and that's it.
Jake Lloyd was... Speaking of
But-
Jake Lloyd, he was Anakin
Yeah.
Skywalker in.
Yeah. No, it definitely was made by Australians.
Oh, wait, I'm going to Google.
Or
that. Was Jingle All the Way Australian?
yeah.
It doesn't say.
Also, Dom, do you know Casey Neistat?
Oh, yeah.
Harry thinks he's an ugly fella.
He is quite ugly.
He's not particularly attractive, is he?
No, but I wouldn't say he's like he's not
Exactly.
ugly.
I would have said.
He's not massively handsome.
He's not the kind of...
He's
He's,
no-
not famously handsome,
He's
is he?
no
But
handsome
he's not
Squidward,
he's not,
but
he's
he's
not the
no
Grinch, is he?
but he's no
He's no
normal Squidward
He's not
either.
disgusting, is he?
You calling that not disgusting? Look at his face. Look at his face.
What do
he
you
is an ugly man. He is an
Okay,
ugly man.
I would classify him as ugly.
Yeah,
but
he is
I
an
don't
ugly
think that's the
man.
main focus. I think
Well, I feel really bad now though because I've always
find more
thought
flaws.
that
I find more.
I've
flaws
always
than-
thought that Thomas looked a bit like Casey Neistat.
No.
How do you see the dumbest people in
No,
faces that
no,
look
no,
nothing like them?
no, I'm not saying I look
That
like
guy,
Casey Neistat.
No, that guy who you keep saying looks like Ben Stiller looks like he's addicted to heroin. He's nothing like Ben Stiller.
Ben.
No.
I know what you mean though.
Yeah. Basically, there's a guy, because we go to school, believe it or not, there's a guy who me and Harry sometimes walk back from school together, and from the other side of the road to us, there's a man who, I kid you not, is basically...
He doesn't look like Ben.
An out-of-rehab Ben Stiller.
To be fair,
I mean, for all we know, Ben Stiller might...
He's got the same hair colour and skin tone, but other than that, he does not look... And the same haircut, but other than that, he does not look like Ben Stiller.
Well, his haircut's a bit sideshow Bob to be...
No, it's a bit shorter
honest.
than Sideshow Bob.
Yes,
Come
well,
on.
of course, because that's a caricature, Harry, but it sticks out a lot more. It's the same kind of style. He does.
I don't know.
He does.
He looks more like like him than either of us three.
Well, so...
Sweet.
Thanks for watching today's episode. Subscribe to the Upside Down Show. One word for more quality content. Thank you.
3, 2, 1.